This is edited by some Tom123 on YouTube.
Right, it's a review of the Eleglide M2 electric bike. I've had it about 3 weeks now, and I've covered about 350 miles on it. That's a really good review. So come in here, come closer. I've changed the pedals on it to better pedals. I've changed the handlebar grips to nice bright red ones. There's nothing come out of the original black one, but just thought I'd spice it up a bit. Up to here, it's been a fantastic bike. Range you get on it. I put it at the highest setting, which goes about 19-20 mile an hour, and I'm averaging about, I'd say about 50 miles on a full charge, which is quite good. And the gears on it seem to run really smoothly. But one thing I did have to change is the rear derailleur. The rear derailleur, it is quite clunky and it wasn't very smooth, so I've upgraded it a little bit to this new one for an 8-speed derailleur, as the one on tin was 7 and a 6-speed for some reason. The front derailleur, although it's only a cheap one, it seems to be working really well. It's all nice and smooth. The front suspension on it, which is this bit, again, seems to work really well for just a budget suspension. The light, as you can see, it's quite a bright light, and as you can see over there, from the trees, there's a little bit of a, you can see it shining. It's really good. It even comes with a bell. The brakes on it are hydraulic, which these are the brakes, hydraulic brakes, and also down here. And again, they seem to be faultless, really good. I've changed the little nuts as well, just to make it look a little bit nicer. And silver ones to nice red, and also the dust cap bar. The tyres on it are a Pender tyres, and the wheels were a 29-inch size wheel, which again are faultless, nice and straight. And it comes without the quick release wheels, which is a straightforward nut. But then again, it's quite good because if you never know to pinch it, it'll stay right. And save a battery range as well. So I'll show you what it's like later on riding it. Okay.
So this is Magnum PI on a bike. Yeah, on my channel somehow. Well, also on a website too, so yeah, that's good.
I've been up and down this hill a few times, and you seem to have plenty of power to get up the hills, alright. You can definitely know it's an electric bike. The other good thing as well it comes with is a stand, which is really, I didn't think I'd have used it, but it comes in really handy. Which is quite good. The saddle as well on it, it's only a straightforward black saddle, but again it seems to be quite comfy. This is what happens when you haven't got an electric bike. I even took the bike around Dolby Forest about 2 weekends ago on the red run, and I was expecting it to all fall to bits. It wouldn't have been a cheap bike, but it did it perfect. Didn't fall to bits or anything.
It's very cheap, so since it's cheap, it's pretty good, and it should be worth more. But since it's cheap, you can have a good experience with it without dealing any problems. with your currency or anything.
Yeah, well, saying cheap, it was £799, which for an electric bike seems to be quite reasonable. And the battery range is, it's got a 15 milliamp battery, which is quite a decent battery,
That's really
which is
cool,
removable.
cheap.
As this bike, this is a Trek.
Yeah.
And this is a good bike. This has got good gears, a good little driver or rider. That's got little suspension as well, pedals on it, and plenty of lights on the front just in case it's dark.
Yeah, we just had this stuff on. Like this one is really bright, just so you know.
Go on then, go down the hills then.
Okay. Again?
One more time here.
Oh my god.
Now the other thing as well, the control is really nice and clear to use. And like I say, it goes from, it's easy to control the levels. One, I've found really on average I'm using level 1 when I'm out with my son, but when I'm out by myself I'm using mainly level 3 and 4. And then if you really want a bit of power, put it up to number 5 and you soon bomb along at 20 mile an hour, which seems to be quite fast enough. Right, I'm going to do a speed test now. Level 1, just pedalling a little bit. And it just kicked in now, it has. So level 1, you're doing 7 or 8 mile an hour. Level 2, kicks up a bit more speed. Which I'm just pedalling very lightly, but you can't even tell you're pedalling. Level 3 is, say, about 10 or 11 mile an hour, 11. Number 4. Now, turn around and put it in level 5. Just kicking in now, it is. Level 5. Level 5 is really quick. We're at level 5 now and we're bombing along really. Not even pedaling. Try and do a little bit smoother. And then both kicking in. It gets to 20 mile an hour and the motor like kicks off and on. Just keep that number 20 mile an hour, which seems to be quite fast enough really, I think. I think we'll be whizzing along here. Which is perfect. Also, it tells you if you hold it down by the bottom button, it goes into like a walk mode, which is just like push itself along really. Turn it off, you press the brake. 2 clicks. That shows you how many miles you've done up to yet. I think yeah. Right, the other thing I was just going to say, the quality of it. The stickers on it, if you're not like a cheap sticker, it's like what you'd normally get on a more expensive bike, where it's like if you want to call it, painted on instead of a sticker, which you can't peel off, which is good. It's got like a nice little decor down the side, down here as well at the back, which is nice. And what I have done as well, I put like a rubber chain guard on, just to stop the chain from banging on it. And they also just changed this a little bit just to make it a little bit more posher, like a carbon fibre effect, for gears on it. Got 24-inch speed gears, which is Shimano. The front forks, which do seem to do a job. They've got 100mm travel. The tyres are a Kenda booster tyre, which is a 29-inch, which are a good, seem to be a good quality tyre as well. It does come with like a chain guard around here, but you can just unscrew that to make it look a little bit more nicer really, because really you don't need it on. The battery is easy removable by a key around this side. Just trying to think what else I can say about the build quality. All the welds are really nice. They're just as good as, well, if you compare that weld to a Trek weld. That's a Trek bike, that's the weld on that one. And these other welds on. Just get a better view. And the welds on this one, which it looks exactly the same, just as good quality. Like I say, all the stickers, they're like painted on, just like what you get with a more expensive Trek bike. The gears on it are Shimano. The brakes are just a cheap unbranded one, but it's aluminium, and the brake quality of it is really good. The motor, it's a 250 watt motor, but apparently gives out about 500 watts of power, which I think it will do, because it's quite a powerful motor. Like I went around Dalby Forest with it and it had no problems going up and down the hills. It's perfect. And the seat.
It's an Eleglide seat.
An Eleglide seat, which is, do you think it's quite comfy?
Yeah. It's pretty comfy to just sit on.
Comfy, innit? Like I said, the pedals on it, there's only cheap pedals, there's exactly the same as the Trek ones really. Just cheap plastic ones, what came in it, but I bought these.
But these ones just look way cooler.
These ones still look way cooler. And they're only cheap as well. I think I bought them off eBay and they're only about £15. And they're nice and smooth, lovely and smooth pedals. Like I say, the build quality, I have to say it's 10 out of 10. All the spokes are all nice and tight, no buckles. I think when you buy a bike like this, you can't go wrong really. Like I say, the build quality, it's lovely. And I do like the way it hasn't got the quick release wheels. Some people like them, but I prefer these ones really. I'll say there's another sticker as well, which you can't peel off, it's like painted onto the frame. A little decal down there. And everything on it needs to be aluminium. Level 4. Level 4, here we go, level number 4. Goes for itself. I'll just show you what it's like going up a little hill. I've got a number 3 setting. These are the little hills I'm going to go up. Well, you can't really see them really. The motor's kicked in now, it has. So, like I say, it's doddle going up these hills. I'll go back around it. I say, didn't know you're going up it. Perfect. You might be able to hear the motor just kicking in now, I think. Like I say, I'm not even putting an effort into the pedalling. I was on the other bike getting up and down these little hills, which you can't really see on the video. It looks flat, but actually it's a hill. But on the other bike to get up these little hills, you'd have been having to stand up to get up on the last little bit.
That's nice though.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Sam, go up that hill. Sam, just pedal up that little hill.
Why?
We'll just show people how steep it actually is. So look at that, you can't even get up it. You need a run up it, Sam, I think. It's got stuck. Because I'm just pedalling up very slow. You know what I mean? Not even having any effort. And the bike just goes straight up it. I'm just in level number 3. So I'll put it in level number 5. And just show you it going up. I've got the same bit again as I did a minute ago. It's a bit like the steepest bit, if you want to call it. Number 5. And I'll do it number 1 as well now. Level number 1. Which I'm sure it'll go up to level 1 as well. Level 1. Just put a bit of effort into it. Level 1.
Oh my god.
This is Sam Tom 123.
Tomo.
Tomo 123. Go on then.
Bike. My bike is pretty alright. It is. So like not that much is like going on with this one, like compared to this one. This one just looks way cooler. Compared to mine just didn't really have that feel on it. Like the colour just like lime. It didn't really like fit bikes much. And it just didn't look as cool as the other bikes that we just saw.
Also, we've been called a M2. You sound like a secret agent as well on it. It sounds quite cool. I was going to get myself a smaller version. This is a large frame, and I'm 5 foot. I think I'm about 5'8", which I won't show which one I buy. I didn't just buy the medium frame, which only had 27-inch wheels, but I thought I'd like to go for the 29-inch wheels, which I think it fits me perfect, really. I've got the seat up a little bit, as you can see. Like I say, I'm a 5'8", and it fits me perfect. I think if I'd got the medium size frame with 27.5-inch wheels, I think it might have been a little bit too small. So really, I'd recommend, if you're thinking about buying one and you're over 5'6" or 5'7", I'll go for the large frame. And also 29-inch wheels are pretty cool.
Yeah. This bell didn't really make as big as a sound as this one. This one is high pitch, while mine is just depends where you hear it from. Mine is not as high pitched as the other one. So I'd say that this one is the better one. I do all these bikes.
Promotion it as well while you're riding it. It's nice and quiet. You can hear it a little bit, but not much. It's just like a nice little buzz to it.
And my brakes are like a bit stiff to pull on. It's a bit stiff.
And your gears aren't as good, have they, on this one? Yours is like a twist grip.
Yeah.
As this one, it's got finger lever bricks, so it's, I don't know if you can see one at that one. And also this one for going lower gear, I think it is. And the same at that side as well, which is quite nice. Right. Thumbs up.